Alright, so some people wanted to see my pond. It's nothing special right now. Still early in the season. I've still got a lot of cleanup to do and whatever. But there's some fish. I have, I don't know, 15, 20 fancy goldfish. Used to have koi, but we ran into some trouble with our pond filter and ended up losing the koi. So now we just have fancy goldfish. And I've got a koi growing up in the inside fish tank, so we'll see if that one works out. And then my bog filter in need of water plants and cleanup. So here's another project that's going on. My new biological filter. Here's another project. My protective screen to keep the big birds and eagles and things from coming and taking my fishies away. It's gonna have to be rebuilt this year. As we can see, it's barely holding on by a wing and a prayer at the moment. So there's another project. Kind of, in a way, I kind of wish I was still laying on the couch. No, not really. It just sounds good. We got a couple of rose bushes and hydrangea. You can see my somewhat progress here, working on putting in the French drain. That's where that black pipe used to be. So I started in on that section over there. Today I was going to work on this section, but unfortunately that whole corner of my fence blew in. It's been so windy here. That actual corner right there was down off in the neighbor's backyard, so I had to fix that. That pretty much took care of my afternoon, so now I've got to make dinner and see what the wife's got on her mind. There's a pretty little peach tree. It's ornamental. It's only for looking at blooms. It does grow peaches, but they have no flesh. It's all seed. And then we have a few fruit trees. This is a golden plum. One of these is a red plum. And then way over on the far end over here is an Asian pear. The Asian pear hasn't been doing very good. It gets something called fire blight, where it actually looks like the leaves have been caught on fire. It's a fungus, and it ends up making the leaves look like something burned them. So this year I sprayed it with a little bit of bleach water to try to kill it. Since it's a fungus, hopefully that'll work, because I really like Asian pears, and it looks like if they survive, we're going to have a lot of them this year because we've got a lot of fruit set. So that pampas grass, wife wants me to get rid of it, but it keeps coming back every year, even though I cut it down to almost nothing. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, a lot of cleanup. This is going to be a fun couple of weeks, I think. But there you go. That's a quick run around my yard.